Paul McCartney dismissed the so-called electric controversy surrounding Bob Dylan's shift from folk to rock as nothing more than nonsense. The Beatles had once attended one of Dylan's shows during his folk era, where he performed several of his well-known acoustic numbers. Just a year later, Dylan abandoned the pure folk style and embraced a groundbreaking electric sound, moving toward a stream of consciousness style of rock and roll. McCartney openly supported this transformation, rejecting the idea that Dylan had sold out. After the Beatles disbanded, George Harrison developed a close friendship with Dylan, leading to several collaborative studio sessions that have since circulated on various unofficial bootlegs. McCartney also admired Dylan's work, admitting he had been particularly eager to hear one specific song. Recalling the May 9, 1965 performance at the Royal Albert Hall, McCartney admitted he had been hoping Dylan would play Mr. Tambourine Man, though he suspected the singer might deliberately skip it just to be unpredictable. To his delight, Dylan included it in the set, making it the first time McCartney heard the song performed live. He remembered that the concert's first half was entirely folk, while the second half turned electric, with Dylan backed by the group then known as the Hawks. He described it as one of the greatest concerts he had ever attended and dismissed the backlash from folk purists as completely unfounded. In his view, Dylan had perfectly captured the spirit of the time, and McCartney considered himself fortunate to have been in the audience that night. One small detail from McCartney's recollection was inaccurate. The band, as they would later be called, were still performing under the name The Hawks during that period. It is believed all four Beatles attended the May 9th show, where Dylan's set included Mr. Tambourine Man and It Ain't Me, Babe. A year later, Dylan took his electric sound on his 1966 World Tour, performing in Manchester, England, at the Free Trade Hall. This concert became infamous for a moment when a member of the audience shouted "Judas" at him. The show, featuring a set list and style dramatically different from the 1965 gig attended by the Beatles, was eventually released as part of the bootleg series,